Hello, my name is Renzo, and today I'm going to be talking about someone who is really bad and overall just a horrible person. Today I'm talking about Coco, also known as Peter, also known as Keisha, and they are a really bad person, and I just want to get straight to the point. First of all, this person that is known as Coco slash Peter slash whatever the hell else, they have a new Discord server. It is called Happy Room slash Peel slash Simpson. And here's a little exposal on them that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this a little bit more better than my other videos that I make for other like revivals and stuff. So, anyways, the first things first is I'm gonna go over to my document. So here, I'm gonna fly through this. So you just pay attention. First of all, where does Coco start? She starts, at least for me, when I learned about her, is when Simpson is made. It was a 2023 revival with the basis of being around Simpsons. This seems completely normal until I bring up a few bad deeds she does to start off her bad history with Requiem revivals and overall just being a horrible person. She was, it was a, she ends up going into decently small servers, posting her Discord into it. PrismNet is a RR revival, and she sees this, and she does the thing that she was doing with the other small, or decently small, Discord servers. And they make a thing called loser files, and this will come up important for later, because then this also shows a side of PrismNet that we haven't seen before. Anyways, the middle of the bad stuff. After she figures out the stuff that PrismNet has made, which is the loser files, she starts texting devs slash people that work in PrismNet or are in PrismNet or people who annoy her in her old server, Simpsons slash Peel. Anyways, she tells a person named Quats that he's not really relevant to this, to kill themselves, and saying the N-word to people and devs. I don't have as much proof, by the way, as I might say, because PrismNet just decided to take away their loser files, which is what I was talking about later, or earlier. So, that's why I don't have as much proof, but I do have a little bit of pictures that I archived before the falling out of PrismNet. Anyways, last part slash end of Coco slash Kesha and her bad deeds. This is not the end, by the way, because everything else just has started up again. She makes another RR revival, which is Prism, or no, not Prism, Peel. She makes a revival named Peel, and after she's figured out making inflation art and now Vor, she makes inflation art of, and what she gets figured out of is making inflation art of the Simpsons logo. Her server gets raided with inappropriate images from someone, I don't know who, and she's done for now. And here, let's get to the images. So the first image of her being a bad person, this is, I'm pretty sure, a while ago. I think it's like at the very near start of this. She says, I'm guessing this person, Swag Master and Coco, were arguing for a while because she says, "No, bitch, tell Michael to do suicide," and I stop. So she basically, what she's trying to say with her bad fucking grammar is, tell Michael to do suicide and then I'll stop. And then Swag Master says, "Are you fucking stupid? I'm not telling Michael shit. This isn't a fucking game, buddy. That is a real human behind this screen, and you're just telling them to kill themselves. You're fucked, and if you think saying that behind a screen is acceptable." And then she says, "It is very acceptable, and I'm happy about it." Basically, she's saying that she's happy on telling someone to kill themselves, and basically a whole lot of bad other stuff. Now, you're probably wondering, how does PrismNet have any inclusion in these bad images? First of all, they are technically protecting the person that made Peel and Simpson, because they decided to take down the thing that had all the proof for it. This is already a lot, but it is true. I believe it's true. Anyways, she says for her next picture, take that, or I take that personal, and then she says the N-word, hard R, which she is a white 10-year-old, most likely. I'm pretty sure she's white, but she's not 10 years old. I'm pretty sure she was, but I honestly don't know anymore. She acts like one, and she's changed her age about twice now. Anyways, so Swagmaster says blah, blah, blah. And then Coco says blah, 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 this block button. I can block you. I'm very bloated, which I'm pretty sure is a reference to the inflation art. But I don't think it's that much of a reference. I think it's just like she's saying that because she wants to either be A, funny, or B, she's actually referencing inflation art, which is horrible. Anyways, she says, I'm very bloated. I cannot talk to you or fight. I'm pretty sure she means or, not R, because once again, her shitty grammar. So she also says, also tell Michael to do suicide. This is a thing that comes up apparent a lot because she says it a lot, and it's honestly just a horrible thing for her to say multiple times. Anyways, she says, now her name. This is when she was changing her name, but this goes back in time and forward in time a lot of times. She says, now her name is Coco's in dash petter dash whatever it is, and this is when she makes and is more better. This is when I learn about her, when she's the owner of The Simpsons, and then she says, fuck you and Michael, he should do suicide, I will eat his flesh. This is a weird thing to say, and I'm guessing it was just a joke. I mean, people joke around like that a lot, but still, that's a horrible thing to say. And then this person named Baloo, which I'm pretty sure is dev / staff, they say what? Because I'm guessing either A, Coco talked to them first, or Baloo wanted to confront them, and it's not a nice thing. Anyways, Baloo confronts them again, says, calm down, or this chat is posted in PrismNet, which was when Loser Files was out once again. And then Coco says, this is her new account, by the way, because her other account was quote-unquote hacked. Anyways, she says, you can't say no for a damn answer. I said you can't join this revival. So that was like, it was the thing. I guess he was trying to join the revival, and he couldn't join. Anyways, Coco, on her new account, says, black people like you are not allowed. Horrible thing to say, especially when that gets clipped and that gets put into PrismNet, but for some reason they're protecting her for some sort of reason. Hello guys, it is Renzo here. I just want to say this as a little thing. I do not know if PrismNet is protecting Coco at all. I only have this idea because they have taken away the one and only source for me and my proof to go to, so I cannot really give that much proof on my statements now. This is kind of annoying for me because I have to deal with that while I'm making this video and while I'm working on documents against Coco. I do have a lot of files of pictures of her doing bad stuff, but it's also going to be an issue to get new files and pictures that I could have used in this video. I'm sorry for anyone that I've hurt once again in this video, or I'm sorry for saying that about Prism, because that's probably not it. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Editing Renzo out. Anyways, if I'm gonna not put this video in, but it's a logo. It's her logo, and it's doing weird inflation shit. Don't know what's happening in it. There is this image. Once again, except this image is really blurry. I don't think I can get the most out of it. Barely anything I can even put in it. But it is me talking to her and confronting her once. So that's basically it. Right now, by the way, there's 2 Coco files. One is being made right now, and I'm going to be working on it with this other person. I don't know if they want to be included or not, so I'm not going to put their video in I'm not going to put their name in this video. So, anyways, then there's the other Coco files, which is out, and it has a lot of images that I might not have. So, there's that, and there's this one. So, I'll let you guys know when the Coco files, the other Coco files is out. Anyways, this is just her YouTube account, which is called banana_joe123. Doesn't matter. And then she has another YouTube channel, and she posts inflation art in it. So yeah, that's cool too. So this is all I have on her right now. There is a lot more images that there's a lot more images out there. And yeah, just make sure if you ever come in contact with this person, please just make sure you know what you're saying to them. Don't feed into their ego. Once again, a horrible person, and at best they can only say insults to people because they're a low life themselves. Now, here's the prison net part, and this is why I'm including them in the video. I am a beta tester in PrismNet, so I will most likely get my role taken away, or I will just not be as favorited as it was. Anyways, as I was saying, in the show members list, Cuxabone, which is one of the developers, I think owner of PrismNet, and he is a UI/GUI cheats development, which Happy Room / Peel / Simpsons are based off of cheating. They're based off of a lot of bad things, cheating, all that. So it is UI/GUI cheats development he's in, and then he's also a president and / head leader of it, which is amazing because we all know how much they hated them until they just decided to delete the files, which was the most important thing in me being able to take down people like that. Anyways, there's this other person named Scara. I don't want to be that person, but they did help me, but they're not as good as a person because they are also in a UI/GUI cheats development, and they're head leader or president of the whole thing. So another horrible person. And then Keisha, which is Coco now, is, I'm guessing, the owner. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are the owner, and they work in the exact same thing as these two people. And it's just a horrible thing. Once again, there's a few other people in here that are working on it that I'm pretty sure that they don't know about Keisha and what they have done. And PrismNet people know way too well about this situation, so I'm not sure why they're partnering up with this person in particular if they don't plan on not doing anything bad, even if when they know this stuff. The only person I can credit but also not credit is Solo. Solo did take down and said if you talk about Coco, you will be banned or something of those sorts. So Coco is saved by Solo, but he is also a good person because he raided one of her servers. I don't remember which one though. So that's it. There's not that much else to talk about, but yeah, just make sure you know who you're watching and who you're following and what revivals you are in. I'm personally a revival collector, so if you ever have any revivals that you could tell me about that are good or bad, I can make a video about, let me know. So this is about my friend Clover. Here he has a video on call her saying the M-word, which is Coco. Also, I forgot to bring this up. Coco is making a hacking server for other clients such as Stella and Meownet. Anyways, I just wanted to show my friend here because he has a video of her saying the N-word, and this actually helps a lot with my evidence and stuff. So check him out. He has that video. I'll put the link of it into the description. I couldn't find the parts again, but check him out. He's also moving on to some different form type content. So just like, he's a cool guy. Just check him out. He's nice. He has really custom and creative content. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say here. I just want to say he has a video on Coco if you were looking for more stuff on Coco, and that's it. See you later. Hello, my name is Renzo, and I'm back again. So if you have any things on Coco, please let me know. I have send it out my Discord. It is Renzo7. I'll say it again, Renzo7. And this is basically the end of the video. I don't have anything else to talk about. But I would like for you guys to like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep on making this content because honestly I like it, and it's always good to expose the truth to people that don't know about it. Honestly, no one knows about Coco though, so I don't know why I'm trying to expose the truth of nothing. But it's whatever. It's always good to still show the true light of things when things are always bad. Yeah, that's other than that, that's pretty much it. I just want to say I don't have anything against anyone that I include in this video except for Coco.